in a while, put your sack on the track, ho.
You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. Stain it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. Dope as rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Let me just unmute everything here real quick. Yo, SGR crew, what is good? You are back on Hip Hop Radar Underground. I am Sack Juggalo, and today we have another VIP guest. This time it's Karikter. What's happening, man? How you doing today?
What's good, man? I'm fucking fantastic. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just a little warm out here on the west side, you know. I know you got heat there where you're at, and it's a different kind of heat. It's a you can't fucking breathe heat, right?
Yeah, but it's all fucking miserable. Like,
Facts. I know my beard's having a hell of a day. It just wants to keep going out like this.
I'll probably put my hair up for the end of this.
Right? Get that shit off your neck, man. So, yo, Karikter.
I'll probably just do that right now.
Oh, right. So, Karikter, you are based in, where are you at?
I'm by Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. You out there in the GA. That's right. How's life out there, man?
Well, actually, okay, so I say by Atlanta, but that means Alabama, and I don't say Alabama because when I say Alabama, people look at me different.
They're like, oh, you're one of those.
But I'll be honest, like, when I moved to the South, I grew up in Maryland. I moved to Florida for 10 years, and that doesn't count as the South. That's just its own fucking fucked up place.
Yeah.
But when I moved to Alabama, I thought I was going to experience, Southern hospitality.
Oh, yeah?
But what I learned is Southern hospitality is reserved for Southerners.
So if you were not from there, you are getting no love.
No love, bro.
Well, you know what? You just got to kill 'em with kindness, man. Kill 'em
Yes,
with
that's what I
kindness.
keep trying to do.
Yep. Be like, hey, how you doing? Maybe even give yourself a little draw. You know,
I can't do
fake
it.
them out. No, I'm just fucking with you. Yo, my dude George is in the house. What's up, George? Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Monk, I think is in and out, but yeah, man. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday afternoon. Hope it's not too uncomfortable where you're at. Again, we got my dude Karikter. He is a podcaster, director, editor. He's a man of many hats, and he does a lot of interviews as well on his channel. So, any artist out there, or just anyone, because he just interviews
Anyone.
everybody, and he's very curious, to hear people's stories. So, make sure you hit those links in the description below, and you will be able to contact him and set one up. That's how we do over here, man.
Hell yeah.
So, you've done over 100 interviews now. You've only been at it a few months. How are you settling into the YouTube space?
Not at all.
You're not settling in at all.
Not at all, bro. I'm not gaining a little bit of traction on YouTube. It's
Mm,
crazy. Like I even partnered with Signature Series Network. Shout out to Blaze Hunter, Mr. Cooper. They've been a huge help and they've helped me grow a little bit,
yeah.
but I can't break the algorithm on YouTube. I just can't.
I know. I've seen you've been doing a lot of shorts, so that's good. You want to be able to, get your shorts out there. That's something that I'm slacking on myself. I just can't seem to find the hours in the day to do this shit.
Yeah. No, I feel
Uh,
you. I do this full time, so it's like cheating, like
well, when I move to the wintertime, it becomes much easier for me, because I don't have to worry about
right.
going out doing shit, manual labor and all that shit. But it's still, it's like, how do I put it? Um, the thing that I found the easiest, and this is just me, saying whatever, is going live. Going live has really made it easier for people to come in, connect with you, you know what I'm saying, as a person, and chat with you and get to know who you are. Um, before I was going live, I was putting out, a lot of recorded content, and it was cool. I was be able to contact, talk to people in the chat, but it's completely different when you go live. See, George knows. Doing all right. It's been raining. Man, I wish I can get fucking rain over here, man. Just a little something. Just a little.
It
Hell, I need my
rained a
truck
little bit
washed.
earlier, and that helped.
Oh, that's nice, man. That's a hot ass rain, though, ain't
It is.
it? You're just like, why is it raining all hot on me?
Yeah,
This
no, it did make a
sucks,
difference.
right? Although I
What
do
up,
need my
man?
truck washed, man. So if you could just drop a little bit and wash my truck, that'd be great. I can't even afford to wash my truck. I'm like, why is everything so fucking expensive? Like I would do it myself, but my driveway is gravel and dirt. So if I
Oh,
wash
what's
it,
the point? Yeah.
right, it's gonna be a mud puddle, bro. Like that's just suck, bro. Move here, bro. It's raining nonstop. He said he's over there in Australia.
Oh, damn. Yo, I got a couple buddies in Australia, bro. That doesn't seem like the worst place to go.
Right?
I've heard the bugs aren't as bad as as people make them think they are. And kangaroos, they don't fuck with you if you don't fuck with them. Everybody's
Yeah.
talking about like kangaroos are dangerous. No, it's not like that.
Monk was saying like mainly all that shit stays out of the cities.
Right.
And it makes sense because bears don't be walking in our cities. You know what I'm saying? So, although I imagine you probably get the occasional bear, like you see the clip, climb up somebody's tree, or the occasional, koala or whatever is out there, kangaroo walking through the
Koala. I
street.
don't think we get koalas
No,
in America, bro.
I
But
was talking about in Australia.
oh, out
Yeah,
there, out there,
I
yeah.
imagine they get the occasional one strolling through every once in a while.
Yo, if a koala bear walked in my house, I'd keep that motherfucker as a pet. What are you talking
Right?
about?
I'd be like, "What up, koala homie? You want to hit this weed?" Me and the koala have motherfucking munchies like a motherfucker, dog. So, yeah. So I mean, what like what let me see, because this is all unscripted. You know how we do.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
what do you feel like your best course of action getting your business here starting? Is it the IG? Because I see your IG's doing pretty decent. You know.
So, uh, you know, I knew we were going to be talking about this kind of stuff, and I've been thinking a lot about it over the last few days. And really, I know IG. I'm connected with artists. I understand the short form game. The long form game is the most difficult thing to get broken into when we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And you're right, live streams may be a path, but for me right now, if I were to just do a, live, even just a live premiere of an interview,
Hmm.
if it's not connected to Big Kahuna, shout out Big Kahuna,
Shout out Kahuna.
and your whole crew, I'm gonna get two people watching, and I don't want to waste an hour of my day to have just like one or two people pop up for a second and then leave. So and my right now my forte is in the short form, so like I'm looking at the way you're recording it, and there's a way I could use this for short form, but the way that I record it makes it manipulatable to make short form and long form in vertical and horizontal,
Yeah.
and it's easy and it's simple. That being said, I think what I need to start doing is spending more time on YouTube and following different podcasters and commenting on their stuff and eventually connecting with them and their audience.
Yeah.
It's something that I've been dragging my feet on, but also, like you said, I've only been doing this for 3 months. I didn't ever plan on doing this. I never had a plan when I started doing it. So I'm still trying to figure out. I'm making everything up as I go. But at the end of the day, I really think that in order for me to get the YouTube thing, I need to start interacting on YouTube more and paying for ads.
I've never paid for any ads anywhere. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing or a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you pick up 5K? How long did it take you to pick up 5K?
I've been at it for almost 5 years. You know, and I think the biggest part of it is because I've really connected this community with music, right? So when we go into I know, right? I read that too. Monk's silly as fuck, bro. He's my homie. That's my brother from another mother, for real, dog. Um,
Nah, I never shot myself in the titty, Monk. I never shot myself in the titty. I didn't.
I think being able to connect the music with the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I go live on Friday, right? I'll do 3 or 4 hours, on Friday, and basically, what I'm doing is not only trying to find artists that nobody's heard of, but I've got people like Kahuna and Larry, my guy Larry. What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Uh,
Larry, hey, we still gotta do that interview, Larry.
yes, yes, get Larry over
I've been
there.
talking to him. Yeah.
He's a good dude, man. And what I try to do is I try to run their reels, run their music on Friday, and I'll be like, hey, we got this dude coming up this weekend. Check this shit out. And the SGR crew loves music so much they want to know what the person is about as well. And they love it as much
That's
as I
why
do.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. So we connect the SGR crew with the artist. So maybe they got some questions they want to ask, and doing it live, it makes it real easy. It's boom, boom, boom. It all is, you know, encompassing. And then you also get to hear stupid little stories of like me shooting myself in the titty, you know. So
I feel that. So, how do you get a lot of people that play those live streams back after the fact?
yes, actually, and it's surprising because I never put anything in my description of who I've played in the live stream, right? Because
Hmm.
3 4 hours of music, it'd take me forever to put every song in there, And surprisingly enough, I'll have an artist coming through and be like, "Yo, thank you for playing my song." That means they're watching it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it doesn't happen as much as I like, and also I don't get paid for any of those Fridays unless I'm getting donations, during the live. Uh, so that whole Friday shit is just for getting the music out, you know. And the people that are in this chat right now, and the people who will come along later, they will click the links because I put every link to every song I play twice in the chat. So they get at the beginning of the song, at the end of the song, I put the link in there. They can go in there and go mess with the artist on their own time, because life happens, people get busy, and you know as long as you stick to a certain time, like for your scheduled streams, make it that every time. So every Friday I go live 7 p.m. Pacific every Friday. So you do that for long enough, people catch on. They start carving out time, because they want to come and hang out, and listen to music. So I think those are some of the easier things to get done. So if you're going to have an artist, you got artists booked on the weekend or for the next week, go live at some point, play some of their music, start getting the audience in there, and then you're like, hey, by the way, I got this dude coming through or this chick coming through, this weekend. Come pull up, see what we got to say, you know.
I like that.
It's the,
Okay.
it's the best way I've been able to figure out that if you're going to have a music community, and a lot of people, there's a lot of reactors out there, and you're always got to try and figure out a way to do it a little bit different, right? The way I was doing it, I was like, okay, we got a ton of reactors out here. Nobody's interviewing artists. Not one fucking artist was interviewed on any of these fucking channels. And I was like, we're going to start doing interviews. Boom. So, it makes you a little bit different. Now people are starting to do interviews with artists, which I completely love. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's supposed to be. You can't go to the radio and be like, yo, I want to hang out with Tupac. You'll never be able to talk to that person, you know what I'm saying? But if you get Tupac at a young age, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Yep.
and you know what I'm saying, he's trying to get his music out there, then you got an interview with somebody who eventually is going to be on top of the fucking, the food chain. Wallflower, I see you. Big salute to you.
Yeah,
How you
that's why.
doing?
What up, Wallflower? I
Oh,
had to say the deuces.
he said he listened to the music live at least 2 more times throughout the week. That's what's up.
That is amazing, and hey, respect to the support, respect to the love to for you and the artists that you're playing for real, man. Like, and I think that's kind of one of the things is you have you have an advantage that is also kind of an advantage. The opposite of that is called also an advantage that I have, and you are focusing on artists, and you can do a review stream, a reaction stream, whatever you want to call it every week, and that will bring you audience because people want their songs to be played and things like that. And I guess I could do that. I did a couple review streams way before I started the interview stuff,
Yeah.
but really, man, I can't speak on music. I can speak on music in the way of my opinion, but I
Yeah.
don't know enough about it to really to feel like I deserve that kind of platform. So it helps that you can do that. But then the advantage I'm talking about for myself is the fact that I'm not just focusing on artists, and I can find a way to to twist what your suggestion to
Hmm.
where each person that I'm interviewing, I believe deserves to be celebrated in their own right, no matter what they're doing. So if I do some kind of consistent live stream on like the best interview, I do 7 to 14 interviews every week. So if I do every so and so night at this time, I do, a featured live stream about this person. I'm just so excited to tell you about this person that I interviewed kind of deal.
Yeah, absolutely. And any way that you could figure out the way to do it just a little bit different than everybody else, that's going to give you the advantage. You know, um, because there is a sea of people out there doing the same exact things we are doing. But if we keep it a little bit different, make sure you stay plugged in with your community. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, that's
and
yeah.
always show love. Like I hear a lot of songs, from a lot of people who are just starting out. All those songs aren't great, but even the artist knows they're not great, and that's okay
Yep.
because you're
Yep.
starting out. You can't expect to be Billboard artist on your first track. It's not going to happen, and it's okay. But here's what I do. I look at what you give me. You know what I'm saying? As a consumer, right? Like I'm a consumer of music. All I want to know, the way I like music, is are you telling me a story? How is your writing? How is your breath control? You know what I'm saying? What things that I might be able to let you know that might help you? If I say, okay, you're just starting out, your breath control ain't great, you know what I'm saying, but this is something you really want to do, cool. Let me give you a piece of advice. Pick your favorite song, right? Rap that motherfucker one take. You know what I'm saying? Just in your on your bed, on your couch, whatever, without a microphone, just rap it. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get that one take down, then start changing the words and put your own words in there. And once you got that down, you have your breath control, working. You have,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? Just little tricks, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just positive comments. You know what I'm saying? Like
And that's what it's all about.
exactly, because I ain't here to tear nobody down. Sovereign nature, what's
No.
good, my guy? Good, big
Sovereign
salute.
nature. What, bro? Sovereign nature is everywhere.
Hey,
Every
Sovereign was kick. I
single
met him on your
music
shit.
related.
I met him on your shit last time, bro. He came over and he hung out with us all night last night. That shit fire.
No, like in person, you know. Oh man,
No,
sovereign
no, no,
nature is
no,
just
not
this
not in
mysterious.
person. He was
Oh,
hanging
oh,
out in
oh,
the
okay,
chat all
okay.
night, just listening to
Oh,
some great
okay.
music. You know, hanging out
Hell
with us.
yeah, bro.
I was like, you know what, Sovereign, you get that blue badge, man. Welcome to the Wrench Gang, my guy.
Yeah, much love, sovereign nature, man. He's the most loving motherfucker out there, bro.
And
For
that's what
real.
we want. We want positivity in our chat because I've been at this thing for almost 5 years, been going live for just over 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like probably about closer to 4.5 years. I've only had really one person come in the chat and act a fool. One person out of all those times. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing when you can get people who just want to chill. You want to break free. That's why I do it on Friday too, because it's at the end of the week. You want to shake off the bullshit from the week, kick back, and just have some fun with some friends and listen to some great music. And these are the people that I want in the community. You know,
Yep, yep, 100%, bro.
because I love music. Everybody loves music. It doesn't matter what music you listen to. Uh, it's something that you love, and you're gonna find people out there that look me. I got fucking broken ass teeth. I'm an ugly motherfucker, and they still come and hang with me. You know what I'm saying? It's because love shows love, man. And it doesn't matter, dude. Like I ain't on here trying to get a wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to hang with my people. You know?
Hell yeah, bro. And hey, much love to you and much respect to you for having the boldness to just be your fucking self in all the ways and blast yourself on the internet. I mean, it's inspiring for real because it's just a don't give a fuck mentality.
Well, because the thing is, people get like real too wrapped up in their own self. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, and you see it a lot on YouTube where. And we were talking about this last time on your podcast, where they're editing the video so much to get that perfect sentence. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to show you the raw, authentic me. No cuts. If I say something, I meant it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
And it's funny because I agree with you and I agree with that approach. But for short form, I think it's the opposite.
No, you're absolutely right. When it's short form, you got to keep
And
it going. You know.
right, and I think that's kind of one of the advantages that I've had with the short form that I make is I spent 3 years as an associate producer on reality TV. And one of the things that my job was to cut their interviews up
Yeah.
and their little when they pop in their little interview segment, you see them talking for a second in the interview, and then you see some footage over it, you still hear them talking. When you see some footage over it, we did what's called a Franken cut.
Okay.
And that means that we took them saying this, and then we could have taken a sentence from 3 weeks later in an interview,
Right.
and then cut it to right there because they wouldn't say what we wanted them to say,
Yeah.
but we have them saying those words, and we could Franken cut it together, and they could say whatever the hell we want to say. That's one of the reasons I quit reality TV. But
Yeah.
that skill set allowed me to know how to like recognize the unnecessary tidbits, the not just the ums and the this, but like the things that are a lot of times when people are speaking naturally, they say one thing and then they say kind of the same thing in some other words.
Yo, my homie Chris, dude, like in real life homie, dude, you know what I'm saying? I tell him shit all the time. He'll say something, and then he'll say the same shit in a different way, right back to back. And I'm like, dude, you just fucking told me. And I don't have a
Everyone does
problem,
that.
going at somebody. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, dude, you just fucking told me. What am I, stupid? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not a fucking idiot. You literally just told me that shit. Like, and I tell him all this.
Dude.
Like he'll tell me a story about like getting stuck on the side of the road, right? But then he'll add some mundane details that I don't fucking need to know. I'm just like, dude, get to the fucking point. Like, I don't give a fuck how many chicken sandwiches a motherfucker had. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You know? Like, I love the dude to death. I die for this man. You know what I'm saying? But I call him on his shit because it's like, stop that. I don't need to know how big the foot is. I don't give a shit. You know, like just weird off-topic fucking
Yeah.
sentences are coming out. I'm like, dude, we only got a limited time, man. We got to fucking wrap that shit up, bro. You know, I'm doing in life editing.
Let's move
You know what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
Like, but I love that dude, man. He is my best friend in the fucking world, dude. And
Hey, you told me about him in the interview. I know you love him, bro.
yeah,
That's your brother.
absolutely, man. So I can feel how if you have a production, you know, going on like reality TV or whatever it may be, how you would have to do that. It would be mandatory to be able to fit it inside of a timeline. You know,
Oh, well, and also it has to fit the storyline you're trying to tell. I don't know how far you want to go into reality TV bullshit, but it's bullshit.
well, go on then. Let everybody know. I mean, this is something I had no idea
Okay.
about you.
I worked in it for 3 years. I started as an assistant editor. Well, I assistant editor. I worked my way up to associate producer, which is just a fancy term for an assistant editor with more responsibilities. And basically my job was to we would get, 10 hours of footage from four different cameras, and we would first have to sync them, multi-clip them so we could choose whatever. And then from there we would get these papers, these documents that said this is a storyline that we want to tell. So we would have to go through this 10 hours of footage, cameras on different people, listen to what they're saying, listen to what they're saying, listen to what they're saying, and figure out a way to tell this bullshit story that never fucking happened.
That's crazy.
But there's that we have to do it. And I would send the rough cut to the producer. The producer would do his thing, and then he sent it to the editor. They'd finesse it, put the music, blah, 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 blah. But really, what fucked me up? What I never when I graduated film school, I promised myself one thing: I'll never work in reality TV.
Mm.
That's the only thing. The first fucking real job out the gate, reality TV.
Can you say what show it was or no?
I worked on the first show I worked on was My Big Redneck Wedding,
Mm.
then My Big Redneck Vacation, then Most Eligible Dallas on Bravo, then Wake Brothers on MTV, a couple others in between. I don't, um,
That's fire.
and
That's
then
some
a
big
whole
shit
bunch of.
though.
I hope, it sounds like it, but it's not, bro.
Really?
Because
It's
what
just
did it
another
get me?
sweatshop with people working their ass off.
That's all it is, bro. I mean, and I'm talking 18-hour days
Mm.
type shit. Like and I got paid decent. This was late 2000s, like so, 09-ish or whatever, maybe a little later than that. But I started 125 a day. I ended at 175 a day, and that sounds like good money. But in Florida, and I was never rolling in the money. I was never rolling in dough.
Right. When you're living in
Um,
those densely populated cities, everything's more expensive anyway. So if you make
yeah,
six, $700 a week, okay,
it
cool. This
doesn't
week I
matter.
pay my car payment. Next week, next 2 weeks I can pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? Like the week after that, I
Money
got
goes
my
quick.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, and then basically I got this one, and I don't give a fuck. I never signed an NDA or nothing. Like I was working on Most Eligible Dallas on Bravo. It was a show that lasted one season. It was supposed to be most eligible, and then like every whatever. It was a bullshit show. Um, but there was one character, Courtney, who they were trying to get her to talk shit about Skylar, a girl named Skylar. And because Skylar was going after Courtney's like whatever, doesn't I'm not gonna so she wanna say like, basically the producer wanted like, I don't trust Skylar, she's a bitch or whatever. Courtney, I have footage of her. Like I'm looking, she's like, no, I won't say that. I don't want to
Mm.
represent myself like that kind of person. No, now my job is to go through her 6 months of interviews and find enough of her saying, I don't like Skylar, she's a bitch.
Right.
And Frank can cut it together. That made me feel dirty.
That is dirty.
That made me feel dirty as fuck, bro. And I did it and like whatever, but I think it got rejected because it was too obviously Franken cutted,
Mm.
but uh it was that was what made me decide I got to start looking for something else. And then someone offered me a job doing wedding videos in the city I'm from in Maryland. So I took that and I did that.
Hey, that's some honest work right there. You know, you're just showing
Yeah,
love.
that was cool. I enjoyed doing wedding videos while I did it, but I wouldn't go back to it right now if I could.
Yeah. Because I know a dude, Cakes Mitchell. He has a YouTube channel. He's a director, uh, photographer, and he does a lot of wedding videos and stuff like that. But he also does YouTube. He hasn't done YouTube in a while, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, man, it's cool to watch the finished work of somebody who knows what they're doing in a setting like that. You know, they really be able to capture um, the love between two people.
Yeah,
You know, even in a photograph, it's fucking amazing.
absolutely. And the only thing I didn't like about weddings is how repetitive it was.
Yeah, I can see that.
Every
But I
wedding is
bet
the
you the
same
receptions
thing.
were fire.
Yeah, but they're all the same thing. They play the same damn music, and I'm just there. It's not like I'm chilling, having fun with everybody. Like
Right,
I'm sweating my ass off, running around with a camera with my fucking, on the dance floor. Like,
right. Oh, I forgot to tell you too. Every 40 minutes, Zoom goes down. So when it goes down, just click the same link
I
I
already
got you.
know.
Okay, cool,
I already know.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, right now, YouTube's the only thing you're doing, right? Or no?
Instagram's the only thing I got going.
Okay.
YouTube, I have like 112 subscribers. Anybody here, please subscribe.
Yeah. Hit that link in the
But
description below.
but like I said, I need to find my YouTube hustle, and I know that that's also TikTok, bro. I need to focus on TikTok, but I got real discouraged probably a month ago with YouTube and TikTok, and I just stopped uploading the shorts to up because I mean, it's so much work every day, fucking editing 2 things a day, doing 2 interviews a day,
Yeah.
and then not just uploading it to Instagram, but then uploading it to TikTok and then uploading it to YouTube. And
Yeah.
I was seeing results with Instagram, but not with TikTok and YouTube. So I gave up on the short. Like, why am I going to stress myself out if it's not going to do anything?
Yeah. For Instagram, I don't even put my shorts up there. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I
We
do
have
with
such
Instagram,
opposite. Yeah, that's so weird.
it is crazy because the only thing I use Instagram for is promotion. So if I'm going to be doing something on YouTube, like today, I went and put a story on my
Hmm.
story that you're going to be on my shit, right? Usually, if I have an artist, I'll do a reel, and I'll do the same thing, but I'll add one of their tracks to it, you know, and that's like 99% of my shit. I don't get on there and do
That's
any
interesting.
videos, and I still got over 1,000 followers on IG.
Now that you said that, I'm thinking about it, and every review streamer, everyone I know who focuses on YouTube does the exact same thing with Instagram.
Yeah,
It's just a promotion channel. So maybe I can use that to my advantage if I start focusing on YouTube. I already have the followers, I already have the engaging audience on Instagram, so the promotions will help.
also, a big help is a link tree. They're free. You'll be able to put
Yeah,
all
yeah,
your
yeah.
links on one link,
I
and
have one.
okay, make sure you put that in your bio on your IG, and everybody can go anywhere. That's where I put like, I'll have your thumbnail, right, say character VIP, whatever, and then at the top I'll put today at whatever time. Oh shit. Yeah, you know I love some hip hop. That's Jordan Lucas right there. But then at the bottom I'll say link in bio only on YouTube. So it'll have all my links in there. They know that go to YouTube. They'll be able to click the YouTube link and it'll put them right on my page. It also has my merch. It has email in there. I use Twitter as well. I haven't been using it as much, but I pretty much utilize Twitter just like I do IG, and it seems to be working.
For sure, bro. And I appreciate you saying that because like that does give me kind of another, perspective of it to where I can use the progress I've made with the short forms and everything and help that push the long form.
Yeah.
My only thing is like I feel like Instagrammers are not YouTubers.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I don't get in there and follow you know, e-girls, you know, e-thoughts and shit like that. The only thing I go on Instagram for is music. So the, the algorithm, I think, pushes new artists towards me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't run any ads. You know, I don't got the money for that shit. My mama's in the house.
Dope.
Sherry B, big love to your mama. Um, uh, but for some reason, and I'm not sure if it's like Kahuna or Nico or Wall or whoever sharing my stuff with other artists, saying, "Hey, you need to hit this dude up if you want to interview." You know, and that's another
Whoever
way.
the hell Kahuna is, he's influential, bro. I don't know who. He's a mystery to me.
Hey, that's my guy, man. We like him, Nico. You know, all these people have been hanging with me for years now. You know, and I really wish I could put them on the payroll because I feel like they do enough work to where I could literally employ them. You know what I'm saying?
You will one day, bro. You will one day.
It will happen one day. That's a
Damn
fact.
right.
And I think having someone like Kahuna or Nico or Wallflower or George, you know what I'm saying, in your corner backing what you're doing, finding artists to send your way is another big help, you know. And
Oh, absolutely.
they do it out of the love of their heart, you know what I'm saying? They don't do it for anything else but to want to be able to see people fucking eat, you know. And I fucking love it.
I gotta ask you about something that happened to me recently, and I would like your input.
Sure.
There was a guy. I'm not gonna use any names, but he, I did an interview with him, and he's done this and done that, some impressive things, and I started working with him. He would send me these little affiliate marketing videos that he was doing, and I would edit them. I'd put the captions on it, and it wasn't a lot of work. It took like an hour each time, whatever.
Yeah.
And then in exchange, he said he was going to send me significant people to interview. I was like, okay, bet, bro, all day long. That's cool, man. You send me a big dude, have them hit me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did like 20 videos for this guy. And he set me up with like 4 people. 2 of them never got back to me. The other 2 scheduled and then ghosted. That being said, the people he's sending has, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers on Instagram, but they average 120 fucking views.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's a lot of bots out there.
I know.
And
I don't care. It does nothing for me.
right, I'm not buying any bots. See, Wall just said bots. It could be that. Here's the thing. Like, if somebody says something to me, I take it at what it is. It's just face value. If it doesn't fall through, if it falls through, okay, whatever. I contact a lot of people on my own as well.
What do I do all day?
Right. And if I got to email them or go through a booking manager or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? To constantly be putting that out, that's your job, right? To constantly trying to drum up, uh, artist or whoever in your case, you know what I'm saying? Whoever you contact that you think would be interested to be able to interview, I think the best thing to do is just not worry so much if somebody's going to, cancel on you, because I've had, people ghost me, and shit like that. But I've had somebody ghost on me and in the same day be able to replace them. You know what I'm saying? Because
For sure. Well, I can usually replace them, but like the reason I'm bringing that up is because, yes, I am willing to do work for interviews that will benefit me in my reach,
Yeah.
in my credibility.
yeah,
But if you're gonna if I'm doing work for you and you're gonna send me people with 100,000 bot followers with
see,
no
that's a
reach,
little different too.
I'm insulted. And I'm frustrated. And
Well,
I told him that. Like,
You
I've
put
made it
20
clear to him.
hours in. You know what I'm saying? You put 20.
Exactly.
You
And
put 20 hours
you
in.
know, this, bro, I was hard up, and I had some CapCut Pro features on a video I did for him, and it wouldn't export because I didn't have Pro, and I only had $10 at the time to pay it. And I hit him. I was like, "Hey, bro, if you want me to export this like it is, I need 10 bucks." He was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then like I hit him up when I was like, "Hey, bro, like nobody that you're sending me is real or they're responding." So I either need you to just have them hit me up or I need you to start paying $50 a video. And he
Yeah.
was like, I paid your CapCut Pro. I was like, try to tell me I haven't done $10 worth of work for you, bro.
See, you're in an area where it's almost like a barter system. You know what I'm saying? And without a
Right,
contract, it
right.
makes it very difficult because people can be shady as fuck. You know, and I
For
can
sure, but I'm saying like I'm good with the barter system, but you got to pull your weight.
right, but I can understand. I can understand the place you're coming from, where like I've done my work. You know what I'm saying? Please do yours. That's all I'm asking,
Yes,
and it ain't a
that's
very big
exactly.
ask
Yeah.
because you really don't have to do anything but contact people. You know, and and I and off the jump, you said you can get these people. You know, so you know, I don't know. I really don't know how to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, I'm just
I
gonna
would
stop
just cut
working
my
with them. I think
losses.
that's the end of the story.
It'd
That's
be
what I'm
like,
saying. I'm done.
right. It would be like, you know, you give somebody $20, they don't pay you back. All right, cool. I learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly, exactly. And yeah, hey, fuck your 20 hours of work, bro. Like that was one.
oh, there it is. There it is. We'll get it back up. Skelly, I see you, my guy. How you doing, brother? I hope you having a great weekend, man. Good to see you, bro. Let me change this. It keeps moving. Everything keeps moving. Everything keeps moving. Hello, hello.
We should be back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't
Start
see you.
video.
Oh,
Okay,
there you are.
there
Okay,
we go.
cool.
We
Let me just
back.
move that over. I don't know why it sets
Cheers.
it up like that, but I'm gonna start putting me on this side and the guest on that side over there, this side.
What third-party software do you use?
I use Streamlabs OBS. It's
You okay?
I used to use OBS, but Streamlabs has made it so easy, bro. Like,
You pay for it, right?
no, there's a free side
Hmm.
to it, and if I were to pay for it, and I would be willing to pay for it, I just need a better computer. My computer's
Yeah.
real shitty. I bought it refurbished almost 5 years ago when I started this motherfucker. You know, and it's
How you doing,
rolling.
man?
I had to replace the power, the big old power block in it once, and that was probably like $35. And it's a
Hell yeah.
fucking champion, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Bootstrapping.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Like I started this shit out on my phone. Like really, I was recording videos on my phone, and I got monetized. Once I got monetized, I made a little bit of money. Plus, with my job, you know, I was like, fuck it, I'll spend $300. I'll give me a computer because it was only $300 for a fucking computer. I was like, how could I not get that? And it's been a fucking champ ever since, man. Zach,
That's what's
sorry I was
up.
late, but who are we talking with? Hey, no worries on that, my guy. This is Karikter. He is a podcaster, director, editor. Uh, he makes music. I mean, the guy does a lot of different things. He wears a lot of different hats, and he's just an interesting guy to talk to. I was able to go on his podcast. What was it, last week, week before? And we had a good time hanging out over there. And shout out to my dude Kahuna because he basically set all this up, man.
Always, yeah.
What software are you using for recording this
Right
stuff?
now I host it on Discord and I screen record it with Vimeo screen recorder.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know too much about Vimeo. Um, I imagine it's probably like the StreamYard and shit like that, right?
Not, I mean, really, it straight up screen records it, and then saves it to your Vimeo, and you
Oh,
have access to it. And I'm not paying a damn thing for it. I did run out of space, but I mean, I'm telling you, that was after 100 interviews.
mm,
So
okay.
I don't know what the I don't know what the limit is, but I delete like two or three before I start a new one now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. If you're looking for anything other than that, OBS is a great open software. It costs $0 to download.
I'm gonna check that
Streamlabs
out.
OBS is even better. It makes it super easy to get everything where you want it. Because like OBS is like HTML, and then Streamlabs OBS is like plug and play shit. They're like, here's you want to put
Okay,
this in there, put that in there, you know.
I get
So
that. No, yeah, hey, I have OBS and I didn't fuck with it. I think I might have Streamlabs and I was trying to do one thing with it and I got frustrated and I gave up, but I'll check back out for
and the
sure.
cool thing about Streamlabs, you can connect your PayPal to it, and they can
Okay.
donate through there, and also they give you a free merch. A free merch like room to do. You can put like 20 things in there, 25 things in there, shirts.
No shit, that's cool,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna have to. I gotta get into merch too. I mean, I don't know if anybody will want it right now, but no, they will.
Hey, uh, Scully, let me know if you want some help with that OBS, man. I've been using it for a long time. The virtual camera stuff, it is a bit tricky, but yeah, man, we could jump on an IG live or go on a StreamYard call or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and we get that done, my guy. And like I said, the Streamlabs OBS, it just makes it even easier to use. Um, I was real hesitant about deleting OBS off my computer for like, I don't know, like a year and a half. Because I was like, I don't know, I may need to go back to it. And then finally I was like, you know what, I haven't used it in a year and a half. See ya, bitch. You know? Hey, yes, absolutely, Skella. Hit me up on that, man, because I've helped a lot of people out on this, and only because there was one man, Jay Rizzle, the fucking dude. He gave me his phone number. He fucking set me up and taught me everything I needed to know about getting up and streaming and recording videos and shit like that. So the only thing he asked me to do is to pay it forward, and I have no problem doing that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Because, you know, life's too short to be mad and greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figure the table's big enough for everybody to eat at. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up a chair, you know. Let's have a
Absolutely, bro. There's enough out there for everybody.
facts, bro. Facts, man. Because, look, dude, I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 in like 2 years, you know. I ain't going backwards in time. You know, my shit was all done in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? All my anger issues and shit, that was all in the 20s, bro. After I had my daughter, after I had my daughter, I changed completely around. Like, stop doing meth for one, you know. Um, go get full-time employment, make sure my daughter has health care and all that shit. And then once you get in that track, of doing, working every day and making sure we're responsible and looking forward to sleeping in a bed instead of concrete, you know what I'm saying? You're like, okay,
Mm,
this is easy now,
yeah.
this is easy. And then take all that negativity out of your life because I had a boss who would just get red in the face constantly, dude. He always fucking be mad, bro. And I'm like, dude, we're gonna be on a job one day, and your fucking heart's just gonna stop, dude. You need to chill, bro. You need to chill. And it's like I look at life now. Like I want to stop and smell the roses. I want to have a conversation with somebody. I want to, you know what I'm saying. I want to have a good time, even though life is a hard motherfucker. This is the only way you're going to be able to get a break from it, As hard as it is to go to work
Mhm.
every day, as hard as it is to wake up and make sure the bills are paid, as hard as it is to even fucking just go to the store and buy milk these days, you got to be able to find an outlet. And I think for me, having a great support group like the SGR crew, um, is it's made my life complete because I've always wanted to be a radio DJ, and I couldn't. I could have had a chance. I had a chance. My grandma set that up for me when I was a kid. It was a
Hmm.
country radio station, and
Yeah,
I
I
was
remember
like,
you telling
"Oh, okay, I did tell you that."
me. No, tell us more though. I don't know if everybody else knows.
Well, it was full circle now. You know what I'm saying? Like I missed my opportunity then, became a huge drug addict, had no direction in my life, but now I'm in a spot to where I'm kind of like a radio DJ. You know, I listen to
Exactly,
music.
bro.
I get to
And you can do it
interview.
your way.
Exactly.
You I think we talked about this on the interview. You can do your radio DJ and you can smoke your weed and you can smoke your cigarettes and you can say your fucks and your fuck shits and whatever the fuck, like you
Exactly.
can do your thing, you can be yourself and not, you wouldn't have been happy being a radio DJ without being able to be yourself and
It
you would have
would
had
have
to
been
censor
a
yourself so much.
yeah, it would have been another job. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. And
Instead
and
of
I mean
something you
honest
love to do.
that's kind of I think that kind of drive, that kind of inspiration is just, you've known your whole life what you were supposed to do. You just never knew how, or you never believed it was possible, or
Right.
you never were given the right responsibility or the right opportunity.
Right.
But this new wave, post COVID, COVID changed everything,
Yeah.
especially with the social media hustle and everything like that. I personally, I was in a situation 15 years prior leading up to COVID that made it so that I wasn't allowed on social media because of the relationship I was in.
Mm.
And I got out of that situation and I had no idea who I was.
Right.
So, I got on Facebook and I started hitting friends up, old friends up, and I overshared like a motherfucker. And I couldn't find myself. A year went by. I tried figuring out what I like, playing basketball. I bought a skateboard. I am not a skateboarder. Found that out.
Good thing
But
is though, you gave it a shot.
exactly, I was just trying everything. And then a friend of mine connected me with a guy who wanted a music video done. And I was like, I could do that. So I did the music video for him, and that put me in the music circle. About 6 months later, an artist friend of mine moved in with me, long story short, but he brought his recording equipment with him. And I'm staring at a fucking microphone. And I was like, well, God damn it, now I gotta make music. And I started, and I made music for 1 year leading up to starting the interviews. I don't make music anymore because I just don't have time. But music healed me, and music I used it to get over everything I'd gone through.
Yeah.
After that, though, it had thrown me into this world that I had never known, of this social media world. Now I find myself on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm connected with all these artists. And for people like you and I, man, we see this moment and we're like, who are we? Who am I? How do I, like these people are talking to me like I'm this person, and everybody's seen me as that person for so long. So we see that. And I mean, man, we can use this social media thing as a way to just redefine ourselves.
That is true, but it also, I think, for me, at least for me, it brings out the most authentic me. You know, um,
Define ourselves for our true purpose for the first time.
right? Because look, the people who were making those videos that got the jump cuts and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That's not real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good content. I'm not bashing it. I'm not bashing it, but it's not real because that's not what you were saying. You were saying some other shit that you cut out. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a or a you know. And if you sit here on the, live for hours on hours on hours, your ums and become very minuscule. You know, unless you just can't think of things to say. Like I get stoned a lot, and sometimes I'll be like, fuck it, I forgot what I was saying. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Feel you.
that ain't anything else but just me being me. Because I'll be in a conversation with a friend face to face. I'm like, what the fuck we were just talking about?
Oh, for sure,
You
bro.
know,
I've been there.
like fuck it, we're going somewhere else now. You know,
And they understand you, so they're like, all right, let's go.
facts. And I think being the most, what the hell is that buzzing? There's something buzzing. Hold on a second. Entertain the
You
crowd for
good.
me for a second.
All
Oh, wait a
right.
second. I think it was his. Maybe it was his fucking. I don't know. Air compressor next door. I thought my air conditioner was buzzing there for a second. I'm like, not another one. Go break two of them in one fucking day. uh, but yeah, man. Like if you could be the most authentic person that you are, people are either gonna love it or hate it. And since I've been doing this, I found so many of the world's greatest people on this platform.
Oh,
I really, I feel like I'm blessed, just to have. If I go live on Friday, I know there's going to be somebody in there, at
yeah.
least one person, and I think that right there, it helps mentally. It helps.
That means everything.
It really does, you know, and shout out to the SGR crew. Shout out to all the crews, all over YouTube because I'll go in,
Yeah.
Menacing Threats Productions every once in a while. I'll go over to Larry's, shit every once in a while. I don't do it as much as I used to, but you go in there, you connect with people, and then
Yep.
people are like, "Oh, well, what are you doing over here?" Let's go check out what he's doing, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I fuck with him," just like Sovereign, Sovereign
Yep.
was on your page. You know what I'm saying? That's how he found me.
Sovereigns everywhere.
And it's just, look, I cut cable, right? And I know that a lot of people like fuck cable, right?
What's TV?
Exactly. And this is the main source of entertainment for people nowadays. And the more people we can have up here doing this type of shit, the more content we can have for free.
That's something okay. That's something we should talk about. YouTube, all things like that. The economy in this country is about to go to shit. I
Hmm.
don't care if you don't understand what's happening. There are so many different aspects to the fact that this economy is about to go to shit. When that happens, the first thing that's gonna go is cable.
Hmm.
And then, but not their Wi-Fi. They're gonna keep that Wi-Fi
Oh yeah.
till the day they die.
Hmm.
And then when they can't afford the Wi-Fi, they're gonna still have their phones that have data.
Hmm.
And what is the only thing that's left when cable's gone, when Wi-Fi's gone?
Hmm.
YouTube.
Yep. YouTube, Rumble. I mean, there's a lot of platforms now that are really starting to take off, like YouTube.
Yep.
So you can
Yep.
find your entertainment really in 3 or 4 different places now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's all about to change.
Yeah, and all the money you're saving because my cable bill was like $180 a month. That was without the internet. You know what I'm saying? And the internet was another $100 a month. So it's like
Your cable bill was $180 a month?
for basic cable, I didn't even have like HBO or none of that shit.
That.
But
What?
here's the thing: I
Oh,
got
hell
4,000
no.
channels that I don't watch, and like
It's
four of them
okay.
that I do. Why am I paying so much? Fuck Walking Dead. Fuck, fuck all these
Bro,
channels that
download shit, man.
I don't
Like,
even fucking watch the shit. I got me a streaming box,
exactly, man.
Xfinity, Comcast. They said if you got Comcast, they'll give you this thing called a Flex box. It's like Apple TV. They give it to you for free, and
Okay.
I just plugged it into my TV in my bedroom. And when I'm going to sleep at night, I'll pop on some old shit and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll turn it off and go to sleep. Or, some of the stuff has like live news on it or something. And I'll watch a little bit of that and fall asleep or whatever. Having TV out of my life now is it's like a whole nother fucking world, bro. It really is. It's that
Oh my
that's
God, bro.
Kick and Twitch. Yes, I haven't gotten into Kick. I do have a Twitch though. I haven't really started on that either
Nah, me neither. That's yeah. See that's our problem. Our old ass motherfucking problem. Like we don't understand these new sites and we like we're still trying to adapt to the whole thing,
though. The
bro.
good thing
Like
about that Streamlabs OBS though, if you do pay for it, you can multi-stream
you can
on a
go on
whole
both.
bunch of
Yep.
different ones at once, and I think that
Yep.
would be. I think it's $150 a year, which is a little steep, but it's
That's
also
not
kind of
bad.
worth it
I know. Hey, that's not bad. Honestly,
for the
for
whole
real, that's
year.
not bad.
Yeah, because I was like, $150, man. It's just hard to pull a trigger on something like that, especially when you got a $500 truck note. Well, it's almost $600, and the motherfucking registration is like $485, and
You
that's
need to
coming
get the
up.
fuck out of California, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, but I tell you what, man, it is the. I've lived all, I was a traveling salesman, right? So I've been to a lot of parts of the country, and the coolest thing is I keep coming back to California, man. I can't not live without it. The weather's great.
All right. I mean, that's your
And
thing, bro. That's cool, man.
you would not believe this, but the people are fucking awesome here. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just cool ass people. I never have a fucking beef with nobody. In fact, when I went out, what the fuck is that, dude? That shit is. Hold on. That shit is so loud. I just want to make sure it's not my shit.
What's up, everybody? Hit me up if you want to do an interview, bro. Sovereign man, hit me up, man. I'd love to interview, bro. Wildflower, we talking. George, man, hit me up. What do y'all want to talk about? Somebody put a comment. Somebody asked me something. I'm always asking the damn questions. Somebody asked me something. I'm just gonna start talking about myself because I don't know what else to do. But yeah, I feel you, Wildflower. I feel you. Hey, he's back. That's cool.
Okay, it looks like it's his fucking air compressor out there. That motherfucker is shaking my floor, man. Like I was like really concerned about what the fuck was going on there. You still with me?
Everything worked out.
Oh, okay.
Everything worked out.
Yeah, I believe it's his shit, but you know, he's a
All
tweaker,
right.
so I ain't gonna get into it with
Huh.
him right now.
Should I answer this question, Sovereign? Just
Yeah.
ask. Okay. So Sovereign, I just asked what made me get into video. I was in private school through ninth grade, and by the end of ninth grade, oh, some.
Go ahead.
Should I wait?
No,
Okay.
you're good.
But
I'm bringing up
but
the video.
okay. Oh shit. Okay. So by the end of ninth grade, I was in a Baptist school, and there were such bullshit things happening there. I told my mom, if you don't take me out of this school, I'm going to get expelled next year.
Mm.
So I went to public school, and they threw me in a bunch of electives. I didn't even know what an elective was. One of them was TV production, and like I walked in the first day and I laughed it off. But there was this cute girl, and I stayed in the class. And I never got the girl. I asked her out. She said yes. We went to the movies and she showed up with like four friends. And I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Um, but I fell in love with TV production and I spent a lot of time in high school in that. And then when I graduated, I went to community college, basically failed out of that, decided to go to film school. I went to Full Sail University. I graduated that. But what made me really want to get into it was the only thing that I've ever experienced in my life that was productive and I enjoyed doing. And I spent half my senior year in the TV production in classes and in lunch and then after school. I decided to go to film school with and I'm not trying to sound cheesy here, but like I just wanted to make an impact with my work. I wanted to do something that no one else could ever do. And I've been on a journey since then. All the relationship situation got in the way, but video, I believe, now more than ever has the ability to really make a huge change in the world, and that's what I'm doing now.
Absolutely. In fact, we have a little bit of your work on screen right now.
I'm curious which one you're gonna show, but go.
It looks like you worked with the artist by the name of KTL Rex.
Oh, oh, okay. You're gonna show that, okay.
I mean, it's the only one on your playlist, so I was kind of like trying to find some shit, but you know,
Go ahead. That's cool.
not digging
That's cool.
too deep. But
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into the story. Go ahead. Yeah.
Nico's in the house. What's good, my guy? How you doing, Nico? Good to see you, brother. I'm glad you got home. Kick them shoes off and kick back, because we're gonna get into my dude Karikter doing his editing and filming thing right now. This right here is KTL Rex. The song is called Bands. Let's go.
Got bands, most of these niggas they fans. I got a Glock in my little pocket, this bitch up on the kickstand. Bitch, you know that a nigga ain't playing, bitch, I'm Peter Pan. Take off just like a rocket, most of these niggas they cannot stop me. But up in these streets, most of these niggas they got an option. Niggas round this bitch, they playing like these niggas Red Robin. That's why I skip the beat and kill this shit like I sing like it's opera. Niggas think.
Let me ask you, how did you find location?
Okay, so actually, that video has a long backstory to it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, this is a good one. Because honestly, like, uh, that was the very begin. That was the first video I ever shot for somebody I didn't know, and I did it on a trust base system where, I wanted to work, man. I was willing to work for free for real.
Yeah.
But he said, I'll pay you, I don't know, I think it was like $150. And I had to go 2 hours away to do this. Um, but I can't pay you until so and so date. So I went out and shot it. But when I'm out there shooting it, bro, I started looking around and they got blue flags hanging out their fucking pockets. And then he's talking about, oh, this motherfucker just talking some shit, saying he's gonna come shoot me while we're doing this video.
You're like, that just became $5,000 to shoot this.
This is literally why I decided to start going by character. Like I didn't, if I'm working with an artist at that time and I don't, then no one needs to know my name because fuck, you know? So I shoot the video and nothing happened or whatever. And I like a dumbass, I edit the video and I let him put it out and he never, he hadn't paid me. And then I started getting on him to pay me. And I put like a comment, a couple of my friends put a comment on the video and he started sending me death threats.
Whoa. Over $150? That's crazy.
Yes, bro. Yes. So, like that's, I don't know. It threw me off a little bit when you're playing this. I should probably take this down now, but uh I don't know. It's so fucking, I don't know. He's whatever. It was such a neither here there nor there thing. It was, whatever. It was just a bullshit situation. Nothing was ever going to be a problem, but yeah, like if you go on shit, is there
I just run it
any
with no
chase?
sound.
There you go.
Tell them
Here,
to
let
come,
me just
come at me. You know what I'm saying?
look up here. Nah, never mind. It's all good, man. But yeah, because like this ain't, this is not location wise. This is his dad's backyard.
Okay.
I have much better videos than this. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate you, but yeah, like this is yeah.
This
This
was
was
the
a different kind of
surprise.
situation.
This is the
This was a
surprise.
different kind of situation.
Well, we got a sense of your work here. Were you happy with what you did here?
No, no, not at all.
You
Not
were
at
not
all.
satisfied with this. Okay.
No, no. And really, that's the thing with, hey, I don't think I could show you a music video I'm satisfied with because my potential, I haven't found the artist that's willing to put the work in to let me show my potential.
Okay.
Even if they can't invest a dime into it, bro, I'll fucking kill some shit. But you gotta be into it too, man. You gotta be,
Yeah. It's a labor of love. That's the
yeah,
thing about it. They say, if you do something you love for work, then is it really truly work? Gary is in the motherfucking building. Big salute, Gary. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well, man.
so Gary, I'm not. I'd like to meet you, Gary.
Hell yeah, hit that link in the description below, man. Get the IG and that motherfucking YouTube right there. Make sure you follow my guy. I didn't grab the link tree. That's my fault. But
All good, bro.
but we'll get this sorted out. You know what I'm saying? Like there's time, you know, and
Hey, man, I'm 3 months into this, bro. It's all in the journey.
exactly, exactly. It's all in the journey. It's connecting with people from different, factions, if you want to call them that.
Exactly.
And you really want the best of people in your crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want somebody who's going to be like, oh, this is garbage when we're listening to music. You know what I'm saying? I have people that say, hey, this ain't for me, but I can see how other people can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of people that we're looking for.
Exactly, bro. Constructive criticism. Just
Yeah,
bring love. Just bring love.
yeah, and even if you don't fuck with it, don't hate it. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Because
exactly.
somebody out
If
there is
you
gonna
can't
love it.
say anything, either don't say anything at all, or just be like, "Hey, bro, like this really not my thing. I really don't know what to say about it." That's fine.
Right, and that's completely okay. You
Yeah.
know, especially for people that are just starting out, because you start smashing people's dreams off the top, man. Like that could have been one of the best fucking musicians you've ever heard, in 20 years. You know,
Yep.
I don't see how people could be rude. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. I just why would you spend your time being mean to somebody?
It makes them feel better about their insecure selves. They don't love themselves, so they got to make everybody else hate themselves.
I could see that. I could see that. That makes sense. You know, and once you discover that you are who you are, and you're not going to be anything but, you could be okay with yourself at that point. And some people just ain't found that. I can see that.
Facts.
But I
Facts.
tell
But
you
that's
what,
okay though. That's okay. Because everybody on their journey, man, like it,
yeah,
I got a friend that has a Ashley Ann. I'll shout her out. Ashley Ann, she's got this slogan and for her brand, and it's darkness breeds resilience.
mm,
And really, until you go through trauma, I'm not saying I wish anyone to go through trauma, but if I hadn't gone through the trauma I've gone through, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't understand the things I am. I wouldn't look at life the way that I do.
yeah, that's
And
facts.
and that's when those people talk shit and they hate, I don't I don't hate them. I don't judge them. Yeah, I don't want to say I pity them, but I do feel bad for them, and I know that there's nothing that I could say to them that's going to change them because they have to find that themselves.
You're absolutely right. And I was just going through that with a friend of mine. He's recently just quit doing methamphetamine, and
Mhm.
he's in the church and he's going through NA and shit like that, and he's really giving it a good go, man. I'm proud of him. But he was talking about trying to help another person out, and I said, when I was trying to help you out, what made you change? It wasn't me.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't me. It was you.
Nope.
You're only going to be ready to change when you're ready to change. I said, stop beating your head against the wall for this guy. Just let him know that you're going to be there. And if you need any help, I'm
Mhm.
willing to help you if you're willing to help yourself. You know, because that's one thing you'll never be able to change somebody. No matter how many words you speak or however, life you led and you went through the same fucking footsteps, not one person on this motherfucking earth is going to be like, you know what, you're right. I'm going to change tomorrow. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. One thing I learned on my journey of figuring out how to reintroduce myself into society is unsolicited advice will never be heard. But if you offer advice when they want it,
Yeah.
they'll let you know when they're ready to hear it.
Check this out. I was driving down the street a few months back, and there was this kid. He was probably in his early 20s. I'm an old man, so a 20-year-old is a kid now. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, this dude was walking down the street, and I'm driving, and he threw a fucking cherry at my truck. Instantly, I was so fucking mad, dude. You know what I'm saying? I paid $42,000 for this truck, dude. I don't want nothing to happen to it, right? So I turn around, whip around, I pull up in the median, dude, and I fucking slam on my brakes, lock him up. Dude stopped by. He's like, what? I was like, get over here. He's like, you gonna whoop my ass? Come on, whoop my ass. I was like, no. No, I ain't gonna whoop your ass, bro. I asked him, why are you doing this? What what made you throw a cherry at my truck, It's like, oh, I'm pissed off. Okay, cool. You're pissed off. You're down on your luck. I can see it. You're homeless. You know what I'm saying? You're walking around with a bag of cherries. He goes, you want my cherries? I was like, yeah, give me those cherries. I took all his cherries. I said, you can have some cherries back. I gave him some back, right? And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Have your cherries. I got $4 in my wallet. Take this $4. I said, you want a fucking hug, bro? And he goes, yeah. And I gave him a hug, and he started fucking bawling, bro. He right there in the middle of the fucking 4 lanes of traffic. You know what I'm saying? And he just looked at me. He said, thank you. I said, I told him, I said, I follow God. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of God. Like, I want to see the best in people. I don't want to go around beating people up anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I just want you to have a better life. So, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can do, and just, start living your life. You're young enough to turn all this shit around. You know, and I after we stopped talking, I drove down the street, turned around again. And when I turned around, this dude's sitting on the corner with his hands in his head. You know what I'm saying? Really thinking about shit. And I've never seen the dude again. I can only hope that he, got out of whatever shit he was in. But that's the type of fucking shit that the world needs. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking cherry. He didn't dip my truck. He didn't. Even if he did dip my truck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could pull it out. You know. But we have to be able to understand what people are going through, because I was in his same shoes sleeping on concrete at one time in my life. You know what I'm saying? I never threw a cherry at nobody. You know. But I could see how
Everybody deals with things in different ways.
like, he literally wanted me to fuck him up. He wanted me to
Yeah,
beat his ass.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
He
like, I
chose the
deserve it.
expensive truck.
Right. He's like, I deserve to have my ass kicked. No, you don't. You do not have. You don't have. You don't have. You do not deserve to get your ass kicked. What you deserve is to have somebody understand what you're going through. You know.
That's the only thing that can make a difference. That's that Goodwill Hunting shit, man. This is not your
Facts.
fault. It is not your fault. You know,
In fact,
like
that's the first
it,
time I
it
told this story. I ain't even fucking tell nobody about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I've told
much
that
love to you
story.
for real. Like honestly, that I don't want to brush by how significant your actions were in that situation. Hugging him, being willing to, like, you were angry and then you saw him and it all shut down because of your perspective
Right.
and your experiences. And you saw yourself in him, but you were able to find that center
Hmm.
and then and realize, wait a minute, how can I actually make a difference in this person's life? Not just what's kicking his ass gonna do? What is that gonna prove?
Right.
What's I mean, God, that's just, that's gonna make his life that much worse. You understood that if you were to behave and react differently than anyone that he's ever associated with in his entire life, that's gonna make an impact.
Yeah. And I truly believe, like, if we could just put more kindness out there in the world, because I'm a big fan of yin and yang. I'm a big fan of um, just being able to, uh, even if I don't know you, you can console in people. You know what I'm saying? Just be the most authentic
Exactly, Siren.
person you can be.
Yep.
Um, Absolutely, sovereign. Absolutely. And I think that if we could have more interactions like that throughout the world, no matter where we're at, in whatever country, if people can understand. Like, if you see somebody get their ass beat because they stepped on somebody's shoe on accident. You know what I'm saying? Those are stupid shits. Like, and that dude didn't know me. I'm just a random person he threw a fucking cherry at.
And
But he threw the
absolutely,
cherry at
bro.
the right person.
You're right. You're right about that. And that was fate for him. And people who get in fights about dumb shit, but like people, someone stepping on your shoe or someone looking at you the wrong way, they're not fighting the person they're fighting. They're fighting the
Themselves.
person or people they're angry with or themselves.
Yep. Because
They're
at
they
some
they
point,
they're
like, I
not.
know when I was sleeping on the street and walking aimlessly at 4 o'clock in the morning, nobody hated me more than me at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, real quick, I know the Zoom thing's about to end. When it does, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. So if it takes me an extra minute to get back on, that's what's happening. But uh, yeah, no, absolutely. I saw this thing the other day. Gary V. Do you know who he is?
I don't believe so.
Gary V is like my hero, bro. When I grow up, I want to be Gary V. He's a life
Nice.
coach. He's a wise ass individual, but um he was given a keynote and he just broke off in that, and he was talking about, if you beat yourself up, if you make a mistake and you say, you're a fucking idiot, how could you fucking do that, and then he just broke off and he was like, you know what, if you do that, I want you to understand, when you're saying you're fucking idiot, you can't do this right, you can't do that right, it's not you saying that. it's the person that put that in your head.
Mm.
We don't think those things naturally, but it's the trauma, the experiences we've gone through, the critiques, and like you were saying, all these people that get on these shows and just talk shit about people's music and don't give just constructive criticism. It's so much more than that, just immediate insult. It has a lasting impact because that's just another thing that when they do anything wrong, they're gonna remember that one message. But like, I
Hmm.
can't fucking believe how the fucking you think this is good, you idiot.
It's like
Like
a sea of 1,000 great comments, and you got one that's just fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
that's all that matters.
Right.
You don't ever remember one good comment, but
Yeah.
you remember the bad ones.
Right. And that's
But you gotta love yourself, man.
right, because once you figure out who you are and you're good with whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Bad comments are minuscule. They're a peon. You know what I'm saying? It really. I
Exactly.
if very rarely do I get a bad comment, but if I do, like I got one the other day. Boy, you talk way too much in your videos. I'm sorry, I'm a reaction channel. This is what I'm supposed to do. But instead of coming at them like that, thank you for the view, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And give them some of them. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm going, "What are you
Facts.
fucking stupid? This is a
Bro,
fucking this
I
is a
got
fucking reaction channel. This is my fucking job, bro. If you want to watch the video, the link is in the description. I could have put that there. You know what I'm saying?
I got a song. I got a song called Talk Shit. And it's literally all about I love it when you talk shit. I love it. It's inspirational to me because if you're talking shit, then that means I am significant in enough in your life.
Ah, I love it. It doesn't count down to the second. It just goes less than 1 minute, and then it just breaks you off some. So he's going to take a bathroom break, and I'm going to interact with y'all for a while. How y'all doing today? Y'all having great weekends? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I know I'm having a great weekend, being able to kick it with y'all and having a great conversation with my guy Character, man. Like when we were on his podcast, he sets his for an hour, and I really wanted to go longer. You know what I'm saying? Like I could talk forever, um, and I just, the thing is, like having these conversations, I think we get to better know each other. You know what I'm saying? Uh, People in the chat, people that are getting interviewed, myself, we're all knowing each other better, and like George and Nico and all these people, Wall, they've been around for years, and we've really been able to get to know each other. And when we finally meet up and we have our fucking barbecue, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a fucking great thing, man. It's going to be such a great thing. There's not going to be any hate, you know what I'm saying? Because we know each other and we have respect for each other and we love what each other are doing. And I'm just saying, like, it's all love to you for real, Sovereign, because that's what it's about, man. I'm not gonna sit on cam and just be pissed off for 3-4 hours, and I don't have the heart for it, and I don't think my brain could take that shit, to be honest with you, because it's too much work, bro. It's too much work to be mad. Oh, it's Sovereign. Just a heads up. Now that we follow each other on IG, you can send song request links right to my DMs, and I'll put them on the list. Just make sure that they're not copywritten, and if they are, and I'll check them, um, I'll let you know that I won't be able to play it, on live. But I have been kind of thinking about getting back into recording reactions. I just haven't done it in like a year or so. So, there's that. That's facts, George. That's facts, bro. And
All right, we back.
I'm not afraid to die. That's the thing. Like I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going at the end of this life. And even if I don't make it there, I gave it my best shot, but I'm not afraid to die. If you know shit happens, shit happens. But I don't want to die. That's the difference. You know, I want to live as long as I can and be here on Earth with everybody, my family, my friends. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm scared of dying. No, that's part of life. We all have learned this from a young age. If you even had one pet, right? Like if you had a pet, it's passed already because you're older than any dog that would fucking live. You know, so you gotta be ready to go at any moment, but don't wish it upon yourself or others. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not sure what got you onto that topic, but you know, on that subject, you have to accept that life gives you everything and everyone around you the things that they need. And no matter how heartbreaking that can be sometimes, you just got to keep being the best person you can be.
Yeah, because I tell you what, because George had commented, you live longer being happy, and I believe that's a fact. You know, I don't watch like murder porn. You know what I'm saying? Those first 48 shit. You know what I'm saying? That's murder porn. That's what that is. Like all those crime stories and shit teach you how to get away with murder. I don't watch that shit. My sister loves that shit. Right? I love comedies. I want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to smile, laugh, be stoned. I can't be stoned and watch a horror movie. This shit don't work. You know. Besides, when I was a kid, here's something you
So,
might not know about me. When I was a kid, I was so scared of Jason. Like I would pull up my motherfucking covers to my neck, right? And I would lay on my back hella still until I fell asleep. So if Jason came by, he'd think he already cut my head off. So he
wow,
wouldn't cut my head
bro.
off.
The 80s was a rough time, man.
Jason fucking freaked me out, bro. That ugly ass face coming out the water like that. Now I've never been scared of going in the water, you know. Like I'll go in the water, I don't give a shit. But yeah, man, I always thought that motherfucker was gonna cut my head off, bro. I don't
That's
know
funny.
why. I don't intake negativity because it amplifies like and shapes. That's facts, bro. That's facts.
Exactly, man. Bro, sovereign. Fucking preach, bro.
If you put your energy into being kind to people, I've literally had comment someone talking shit to me, and I hit him back with some kindness, and the dude was like, "Yo, man, I didn't mean to come at you like that. You know, I apologize." And I'm just like, "No worries, bro. I mean, you're welcome here. So I mean, if you want to hang out and be cool, we can be cool. You know."
I've actually developed a few relationships like that where people
Mm-hmm.
came off on comments or messages just talking shit. And I just like, hold on, like, why do you feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'm not angry. Just what made you say that?
Yeah.
You know? And uh it's funny because it's something that my lady and I talk about a lot, but females and males are so different in that way, and I'll probably get canceled for saying that, but you know, it just
Oh my
she'll
God.
say my
There's males and females in this world. That's
there's yeah,
crazy.
okay, all right, we're not okay. We're gonna skip past that. Uh, my lady will say that like, you know, if something offends her and a girlfriend, a female friend of hers, and they have like a beef, that's done. That friendship, that's done.
Yeah.
For guys, like some of the best friendships I have were started with beefs that turned into misunderstandings.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like this guy came off this way, and I was like, "Hey, bro, what?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, you did this," and I'm like, "Hold on, I did this, bro." And then like at the end of it, we just respect each other because we were standing on our own beliefs. We
Yeah.
were, you know, we felt something and we went for it, and then we discussed it,
Yeah.
and then we came to an understanding, and it was
Yeah.
done. And
Yeah.
that's, you know, like, hey, respect.
Yeah. And you know whether it is you being able to come to a conclusion through words or through fist, it works both ways because you'll have a respect like we talked about it on your podcast,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, and I've done that a couple of times where me and motherfucker get into a fight and then later on we're fucking hanging out, you know, just okay, you held your own, I held my own, cool. I mean,
Yes.
you know, I think there's a diff because you're right. The way males handle shit is completely different than when the way females handle shit. Um, I have a sister, I have a mom, you know what I'm saying? I have aunts. And you see it like where, like you were saying, if they have a beef, boom, it's done. They'll go talk shit to friends. They'll never talk to each other about it, you
Yep.
know? And
Yep.
it's fucking crazy. If you really, even if you don't know a motherfucker, you can definitely fucking have a respect for somebody just in that short period of time. Brother, I just had the weirdest thing happen. Parked next
Uh,
to another Ford. Neither one. Our car would lock because we were canceling. What? Really? Really?
Damn. Damn. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So you're like, click, 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 click,
It
click,
is
click.
not working.
That's crazy. That's
You
crazy.
gotta go turn the key, man. You gotta pop that little tab off and turn the key now.
Right. I'd be like, you over here making me use my key to get in my car? That's bullshit.
Welcome to 2023, bro.
Right? Move 15 feet away, it works just fine. That's crazy.
That's so weird. That's
That's
so weird.
I've never had that happen. Although when I park my truck, I park it furthest away from the fucking stores I can. I don't give a fuck if I gotta walk 4 or 5 aisles. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like I
Bro,
ain't parking my shit nowhere near a store.
I got a '05 Honda that got totaled 2 days after I bought that bitch and I'm still driving. I don't give a fuck where I park.
He said, I park right up in the motherfucking door frame. I don't give a
I'll pull up
shit.
in the fucking fire lane. What?
I had somebody back into my fucking Jeep, man, when I had my Jeep.
Oh,
And I come out from the store and there's a dent in the back of my Jeep. I'm like, no, 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 nothing. You
damn.
know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'm parking as far away as I can.
I feel you, man.
Yep.
I feel you.
Somebody parked 8 inches away, and I'm a fat dude, so I gotta be trying to slip in this fucking door, and not hit a motherfucking door. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't in it. You ain't 8 inches wide.
Fuck no, bruh. No, sir. No, sir. I had to get on the other side. That shit funny though. That's Walmart parking lot for you though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, preach.
So in your experiences, character, what you've been through the last few months on YouTube, where can you see yourself at the end of this year?
Hmm. That's a funny question because as much as I'm focusing on my interview hustle, my podcast hustle, there is another aspect to what I'm doing, and that's Muse IQ.
Mm. Okay, what's this? Yeah.
Okay. Muse IQ. It's a new music streaming app.
Okay.
It's unlike anything that's ever been made before. It is not paid per stream. And I could send you a few reels that'll explain this to you, and you could share if you are willing. But
Absolutely.
the way it works is it's always free for artists to upload their music. As much music as they want that they have license to, they upload. For users, they get a 30-day trial. After that 30-day trial, they get three membership tier options:
Mm.
silver, gold, and platinum. The silver is $5, and it gets you one validation. The gold is, I think, 12 now. It gets you five validations, and the platinum is 35, and it gets you 20 validations. The only difference in those tiers is the validations, and a validation is $1 that you can assign to any artist that you want every month out of your payment.
Mm.
They also have commenting and messaging and friend requesting available so you can connect with other users and artists can connect with their listeners and vice versa. There's also in 6 months going to be a chart system that's based off of a like swipe up, swipe down system, like Tinder, left and right. So if you like a song, you swipe up. If you don't like it, you swipe down. And the people every 6 months with the most likes get extra payouts and plaques and certificates and things like that.
Okay.
They're going to add more features. Um, if you are an independent artist with a legitimate following that's not bots,
Yeah.
because you cannot bot this app because users have to pay.
Yeah.
So if you are a legitimate independent artist with a legitimate following and you can get 1,000 people to that app every month and get the $5 subscription, which is less than any other app they're paying for right now, you're making $1,000 a month.
Okay. I like that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna have to check this out for real.
I link with them through a Nigerian artist. He was the very first artist I ever had a video call with in this music hustle, and this was back in January. And I love this man to death. LMC, everybody check LMC out. ELEMC. He's an incredible person, incredible artist, but he connected me with these people I don't know, a couple months ago, and they told me about what they're doing, and I've just been full throttle with them since. I really believe that this is the first thing that's come about ever that can really affect the independent music hustle.
I like that. The thing is, like, the technology nowadays, right? Not only like in equipment, but being able to get your music out there, it's almost too easy, you know, for artists to be able to upload
Yep.
wherever, right? Um, the big problem is being able to gain the traction. I think with this Muse IQ, they're changing the game where you can get notoriety, you know, and achievements, visible achievements of your hard work. I like that, man.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm telling you, this is from the bottom of my heart. There has never been anything like this before that gives independent artists the reason to really hone in on it,
Yeah.
to really focus on building your real engaging audience.
Hmm.
And it gives you a reason to message people every day. Just connect with them. Because if you do, the reason I do my interviews, the reason I started my interviews is because I am connected with like 1,000 independent artists. And I realize that the biggest mistake they make is they only push their music, they don't push who they are as an individual. No one is going to support a random artist on Instagram, but people will support a random person that they connect with and they support and they know their story.
Yeah.
They will support that person, and if that person makes music, they'll support their music.
And that's why I be telling artists constantly, even if you go live for an hour a week on your YouTube channel, you're going to build a base of supporters that no one will be able to tear from you. The media
Yep.
won't be able to tear because they know who you are. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? If somebody spends 3, 5 years coming in every week, talking, just chatting, maybe playing some cuts of some stuff that's coming up, that's going to build an unbreakable bond. And I think that
Facts.
is, I really think that's going to be like a major blow to major labels. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't put their people out there like that. They may put them on No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? They may put them on another academics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Book them on. But like we're doing right now, we have people in the chat who are a part of our conversation. They
Damn
don't
right.
get that with major label artists. They don't get it. So
No.
when people, just normal people like you and me, you know what I'm saying, are able to get in there and talk to somebody who's making music, and they'll be able to do that for, years to come, you're not going to be able to break that bond. It's just not going to happen.
No. No. And that's what sets us all apart so much from everything else is the users are tired of paying $18 a month and then watching reels about Kodak Black saying these chains aren't mine.
Right.
I'm broke.
Right.
I don't have shit. This is all a facade. They're tired of paying all this money, and then these artists that they love so much and they've changed their life are not benefiting from it.
Plus, they don't own any of their
There's
rights to their own music, which is fucking sad. You know, sure, you got a nice
exactly.
little check up front, but you got to pay for everything out of that money. You're paying for all your touring, you're paying for all your set costs, you're paying for everything. You're paying for that engineer, you're paying for everything out of that fucking money. The business is like, you got money, pay for it, bro. We'll bring the
Yep,
engineer in, no problem,
yep,
but you're going to pay him, you know,
yep,
and we're
yep.
gonna distribute. Well, you don't have to worry about distribution no more. There's a million fucking places out there to upload your music nowadays. You know, the
And
only
now this
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I mean, yeah, there are a million places to upload your music, but this is literally the first place that has ever been created that you don't need to be supported by anybody as long as you have licensing to that song
Right.
and you have a head on your shoulders and you understand the industry that you're in, and that it's not just about connecting with other artists and being in group chats with other artists. It's about marketing. It's about putting things. If
There is a
you
business
put
side
your
to
song
this.
out there, absolutely, and if you put yourself out there and you do it the right way, and you have keep uploading it to all the other streams, sure, all the Spotify, the everything. Uh, but if you do it right, and what we're really thinking is that the smart artists will have Spotify and all the pay per stream platforms right now is where everybody's at. So if you use those and smart Instagram social media marketing, you bring them to them, but you also have exclusive releases on Music.
Right.
To where your real supporters, if you have a big following, but your real big supporters want to hear the things that you're only putting on Music IQ, they got to pay the $5 a month to give you $1 a month, man. If you got 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, you got 10,000 followers. If you got 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify right now, you probably have 10,000 that you could drive to Music IQ.
Right.
That is $10,000 in your pocket every month if they get the cheapest damn tier membership.
Right. And see, the thing is like building on whatever platform. You know what I'm saying? Music IQ sounds very nice. I do like how it's set up and what it is. And $5. You know what I'm saying? $5 a month. It's minuscule. It's very easy to come up with $5 to support somebody you really fuck with, right? Um, on the other side, you can also have your YouTube making you money. You can have your Spotify making you money. You know what I'm saying? Because people listen on a lot of different platforms, but sometimes people will only listen on one platform, right? Like I
Absolutely.
only fuck with
Absolutely.
Spotify, or I only fuck with you know YouTube. Like me personally, I really only fuck with YouTube because I could build a playlist on there and I can run the playlist through my Bluetooth or I have it on my stereo and whatnot, and I can run the videos because I'm a video guy. I love music videos. I'm an 80s kid, right? Like I was born in the 70s, grew up with real MTV shit, you know.
I remember.
Marie, what is good? Good to see you. Big salute to you. I hope you're
Yeah,
doing
hey,
well.
cheers.
I know it's Sunday for you, so I hope you're having a happy Sunday. This is right here is Karikter. He is a podcaster, director, editor. The man wears many hats. I believe he's a painter too, because he's got some paintings behind him.
That's my daughter. That's
Oh,
my
that's your daughter?
daughter.
That's fire though. That's what I'm talking about. So his links are in the description below. Marie, if you want to take advantage and hit that IG link and YouTube link, go over there see what he's doing. He does a lot of interviews with a lot of interesting people, not just artists and musicians. So that's fire.
Everybody.
Yeah. So I think you're on a great trajectory. You're putting a lot of hard work into what you're doing. Um, I know from my experience, and I'm an old man, so it probably don't mean much. Just trying to hit all the platforms, it becomes overwhelming. It really does.
Yeah, it
Um,
does.
but I think it gets a little bit easier over time. Because you've got a system on how you do your shit, right? You record your shit, you edit it, boom. You go and take your clips out for your shorts, and then you can take those shorts and pop, 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 put them everywhere you need to put them. You know,
Hey, what's that getting me? What's that getting me right now?
right now nothing, but you think about it, it's going to take a long time. It's taken me almost 5 years to get 5,000 subs.
Yeah.
You know, and it's only because I'm in such a small niche of the market, right? Like if I was doing Eminem videos, I'd probably have 100,000. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never going to have an Eminem video on my shit. You know, it will never fucking happen.
Hey, don't say that.
I don't
Don't
like
say
Eminem.
that, man. Manifest. Okay.
I like. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Well, no, but you're gonna have an ICP video on your shit.
yeah, but they're independent.
Say that.
I've had it. In fact, last night we played one with Shaggy Two Dope in it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have ICP on your shit while you play
Well,
one of their videos one day, bro.
hey, Jay, Shaggy, hit your boy up. I know you ain't never gonna watch this, but if you do, if you just happen to be here, dog, the invitation is constantly open. I tried to hit up a couple of the Fat Boys. You remember Fat Boys from back in the day?
Yep. Yep.
I hit a couple of them up. Prince Marky D, never heard back from him. Tried to hit up E40, never heard back from him. You know, so I'm just like,
Hey, you got to keep shooting your shot, bro. I don't know if you. One of the last reels I put out was a guy who somebody tagged him in a reel where Redman was saying that, hey, tag somebody who makes music or produces or whatever, and he did, and then he messaged him, and motherfucking Redman hit him back, bro, and he put him on his story for 2 days, and he was like, hey, follow Jappa Jap, like, hey, this is his video, bro, like. He fucking did it, man, and he shot his shot, bro. Like you just got to keep shooting the shots.
that's what I do. You know, I put in emails to Jordan Lucas, Ty the
That's what you
Tyrant.
got to
You know what
do.
I'm saying? Um,
No matter how dumb it feels, if you feel like they'll never hit me back. No, you just gotta try.
yeah, and the thing is, I don't get too pushy either, right? So I hit a motherfucker up, and I'll let months go by. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like the next day or the next week or the next month. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, maybe they just haven't gotten to it yet, so I'm gonna let time chill, right? Because you think of people on Jordan's level. You know what I'm saying? He's getting fucking 10,000
it's,
emails every day, right?
absolutely.
So I can't
It
be like, why haven't you hit me back yet, Dick?
no,
You know
it
what I'm
takes us
saying?
people a month to get through that shit,
Right.
bro.
So
Like,
it's you on one side of it, you have to have patience. You have to have a lot of patience. I have a booker that works with me. Her name's Andrea, and she'll get flustered sometimes. Like they just left me on red and they didn't hit me back. I'm starting to get pissed, and I'm like, just chill. You know, don't let it get to you. You know, and I'll have to talk to her every once in a while and just like these people are busy as fuck too. You know, and if they didn't
yep,
get back
yep,
to you, it's okay. It's we'll get them next year. You know what I'm saying? Like
yep.
whatever it be. Caitlin Devon is in the building. My dance partner every Friday night. Big salute. How you doing, girl? I hope you're doing well on this beautiful Saturday.
Hi,
Look at
Caitlin. Good to meet you.
my motherfucking phone trying to talk to me. It listens, bro. It just lit up and started recording my voice. That's
It
crazy.
always
I didn't
does,
say
man. It
Bixby.
always does, bro.
See, now it comes up. I say Bixby and it come up. I don't know what to do. Fucking crazy shit. But yeah, man. I think you're in a. I think you're heading in the right direction. You have a great attitude and a great head on your shoulders. You understand production. You understand artistry. You know, I really think that you're going to have a movement that probably takes a lot of people's shit over. You know what I'm saying? And that's good because look, people want the best entertainment that they can find for as cheap as they can find it. I'm the same way, right? So if I could connect with somebody, even if I've never talked to them, right? Like I have several accounts that I follow that I never talk to them, I never chat, you know what I'm saying? But I'm there for every fucking video, right? I've had somebody hit me up in a comment after a live stream and say, "Hey man, I'm at every one of your lives and I never chat, but I just want to let you know you're doing a great job." And I'm just like,
Damn,
dude, that's
that means
fire.
so much, bro.
That's
That
fucking
God.
fire, bro. You know, just that
Dude,
simple
that's like they're
sentence.
not looking for any clout. They're just telling you, "Hey, man, I love what you're doing."
Yeah, that's it. You
That's
know,
amazing.
it's heartwarming. You know what I'm saying? It's like people, like when I first started this shit, I'm like, who the fuck's want to listen to what I got to say? You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to listen to what I got to say half the time. You know, but you know, just like any other thing, you're gonna find people to connect with.
Absolutely, man. And let me say this before we, I don't know if you're trying, we're ending, but like,
Oh, we probably
uh,
got about 15 minutes left. Yeah, about 15
I
minutes.
got, I was connected with a group of people before I started doing this, and before I really got whatever that, they basically outcasted me because I'm a lot, you know. I was at shows. I was mad energy. I was 30 times the energy anybody else was there trying to build hype for the guys that I knew were performing. And they were looking at me like they were embarrassed, but I didn't give a fuck. This
Oh,
was,
yeah,
this
you got to
was,
get over that shit.
no, it's
No, no,
just,
no, not you,
and
them.
if I, exactly, if I hadn't gone through what I had gone through, I would have given a fuck. I would have been affected by that. But part of the reason why the whole name character came about was because I play the fucking character, man. I am the fucking character. I am, put me in a situation and I'm going to be the person I need to be in that. And it's not me being fake. It's if I can be that character, it's because I believe in it. So if
Right.
I'm out there on the front row, fucking going crazy with an artist, recording them with my gimbal and my fucking expensive camera, and I'm going crazy, it's because I support it and I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like
Yeah.
the footage is going to turn out great. The whole point is I got so much hate for being myself. And then I found the environment that myself fit into, and I stopped getting the hate.
That's it. That's it. Because the thing is, like, if you're constantly trying to find acceptance, you won't find it. You know what I'm saying? You have to blow that off. You know, like when I worked for the state, right? It was literally like being in high school again. If you didn't have like
Yep.
the fucking $300 pair of jeans or a nice suit or a fucking $1,000 handbag, you know what I'm saying? You weren't shit, right? And it's like they don't understand that life goes on outside of
Nope.
this fucking work shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be that motherfucker who, oh, he's wearing some fucking cut off jeans today, like what the fuck? You know? So what? You might not want to walk downtown Sacramento in some cut off jeans, but it's hot, bitch. I'm wearing this tank top right here and some cut off jeans. I'm
And
sitting
this me.
right. And if you don't want to hang out, who cares? But you know who I did? I found the real ones in there. You know what I'm saying? I found the real ones in there, and we fucking go hang out. We go drink. A couple of dudes was gay, and I don't give a fuck. I'll go hang out at the gay bar with you, bro. Like we would go to
Oh,
the gay
for
bar
sure,
and hang
bro.
out, and it was hilarious because me and my friend were the only two not gay people, and there was like five other gay people we went with, right? And we go out the back of this one club called Faces, and this dude just jumps out, "Hey, a gay gang!" Right? There's like seven of us, right? And my dude was like, "We're not all gay," you know. He's like, "All right, well, let me guess. Let me guess which ones aren't gay." And he went through and he like picked me for gay. I'm like, "Sorry, I'm not gay," you know. But it's just having fun with it. You know what I'm
He was
saying?
just hoping you were gay, bro. He
Hey,
was
I've
just
had
hoping you
I've
were
had
gay,
dudes hit on
man.
me
Like
like, "Hey, can I buy you a
you,
drink?"
you,
You know,
yeah.
I don't care. I just kindly let them know, yo, I'm straight. You know, don't waste your money on me,
Yeah,
bro.
hey, no
You
hate,
know,
bro. No hate, man.
right?
Let's still chill. Hey,
Exactly.
like
We like my gay homies like, hey, you can come over and sleep in my bed. You know, if you want to come over and drink. I'm like, cool. Where are you sleeping?
I'll sleep on your couch.
No, no, no. I said, cool. Where are you sleeping? He said, I'll sleep on the couch. Cool, right on. I slept in his bed all night. You know what
All
I'm saying? That's
right,
homie
hey, there
shit.
you go.
That's
There you
homie
go.
shit
Hell
right there.
yeah, bro. That's trust, that's love,
Yeah.
that's non-judgment, man. And that's what it's all about
I
for
even
real.
I even paid. He was out of money at the bar, and he's like, I like this dude, right? And I said, here's $20. Go buy your dude a drink. And he got a blowjob from him. I'm like, there you go, my guy. There you go. Get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't care what you do with your dick. I don't care. You know, it ain't my dick.
No, bro,
You
it don't
know,
make any difference to me.
right? But if
Hey,
my
do your
homie's
thing,
happy, I'm
man.
happy. You know what I'm saying? That's just it.
Exactly.
He
Exactly.
telling me he's like,
Hey,
man, I was
preach
scared to
that,
tell
bro.
you I was gay. I was like, why? He's like,
Why?
because I thought you were going to beat me up. I was like, why would I beat you
I
up for
mean,
being gay?
honestly though, like I don't agree with that mentality, but look at you, bro. You don't look like the typical accepting kind of guy, you know?
But I am. And then the thing is
I
like
know, but that's my favorite part about you.
it took a long time to build this tough exterior. I'm not gonna let it go
Okay.
away. Because look, growing up in California, it's not exactly easy for a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I came out from Tennessee. I was talking weird with a weird accent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make fun of me. I had to beat a lot of people up. You know what I'm saying? I had no older brother. I had a younger sister. You know, so I had to
So you ought
basically
to be the one fighting.
right. So I'm like, let's get it. But after I beat up a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? People kind of calmed down and they would literally pay me to talk. Like, say some funny words in your weird accent. And they'd be like, give me their lunch money and shit. It was fucking crazy, bro. He looks based. Facts.
That's funny as hell, bro. That's funny as hell.
So, I mean, I appreciate you, Karikter. You're a good dude. You're always welcome over here, man. You're considered part of the family now. And the door will always be open for you, dude, if you need anything. If you need me, if you need some people, I will try and get people over to you for interviews, whatever it is, man. Just ask, and I will do my best. If I can't do it, I'll find somebody who may.
Hey man, much love to you. Much love to your whole community for real. Big Kahuna for sure. The few people I've interviewed from y'all, like, hey, Sovereign, bro. Like, much love to you for everything that you've ever done, bro. Like, I appreciate the time you've given me. I appreciate the things we talked about. I appreciate you all day.
Hell yeah, man. The same goes, bro. Like, if the world just had better conversations, we'd be able to understand each other a little bit better. No matter whatever, you know, way you believe, whatever religion or politics you're into, we can still be friends. You know,
That's a whole other podcast we'll have to do another time. But
facts.
yeah, facts. Hey, there's political, religious, I don't give a shit what you're talking about. We need to stop seeing it as arguments and seeing it as discussions.
Exactly.
End of statement.
Exactly. Because who says I'm right and who says you're right? You know what I'm saying? It's just the way we believe. It's okay. It's okay. It's all like you said, perception. You know, it's the way we view the world, how we grew up. You know what I'm saying? Where we might be in the world, whatever it may be. You got to respect your fellow man or woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And if you don't have that base level of respect for somebody, you will die alone and very very sad. It's just is what it
100%.
is. Yo, Karikter,
100%.
Karikter, my guy. Thank you again for coming through, man. Do you have anybody you want to shout out before we take off?
I mean, hey, the most significant people that have helped me on my journey are Curse Music, 92 Monty, Vianney Luca, Jay Burns, and Dig McGuffin. And Asylum's Design. If anybody needs cover art, hit Asylum's Design up. But
Hey,
much love.
that's what's up, man. And SGR crew, for those that are here, appreciate y'all. Y'all are fucking diehards. I appreciate that shit. And everybody who's coming back on that recorded, appreciate y'all as well. Love y'all, man, for real. We couldn't do this stuff without you. You
Nope.
are what makes this thing work. So as long as we can be friends and hang out every once in a while, like tomorrow, I got another interview. It's going to be at, it's going to be at 10 a.m. my time. It's very early. But my dude's
So
going to
that's
work in
noon
there.
for me.
Okay. Oh no, wait a second. It's 11. It's 11. It's 11. He's
Okay,
2 hours
I
ahead
think
of me.
I should be able to hop on for real.
11 a.m., 1 p.m. where you're at. I'm not sure what time zone that is. Central, maybe.
Central.
Okay. We got Down Six coming through. A spitter. The dude spits. And we got to get him on before he goes to work because, you know, just like every other artist that's starting out, they got a 9 to 5 as well. So we're going to get him in early, and we're going to have a nice little conversation with him as well. SGR crew, stay being you. That's what all I ask. That's all I ask.
Absolutely. Much love to the SGR crew, man. I love y'all. Y'all are the biggest damn YouTube supporters I got.
Hey man, it's good. You're gonna find out, you know, in 2 years, 3 years, that you're gonna reach a lot of people, bro. You're gonna reach a lot of people, bro. And we will still be there fucking with you. Don't even worry about
I
that.
know, and I'll be there fucking with y'all, man.
Facts.
This is all love. This is all love, man.
Facts. All right, SGR crew, we love you. We'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace. Peace.
Peace out.
Okay, we are.